Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's been a minute since we posted a video. We've been working on a lot of stuff, doing a lot of different things, working our butts off. We're just all kinds of stuff. We're working on power saws, working. It's just been real busy. My birthday was the 22nd of February, so had that going on too. So spent several days sort of kind of celebrating that. Getting happy birthday wishes. So I want to thank everybody who wished me a happy birthday. Tried to make a video last week of some saws that we had fixed, and for some reason it had sound through most of the video, and then when I actually went to go run the saws, the sound shut off for some reason that I don't know. But anyway, that's why that video has not been uploaded. I've been trying to figure that out. Might end up having to just remake the video. But anyway, I'm at home today, kind of taking it easy. It's Saturday, and I just decided to come on here. I felt like being on camera today. I felt like talking to you guys. Wanted to bring you along with me and show you what I'm doing today. I know, hope all y'all are doing well. Want to thank all the new subscribers. Welcome to you guys. Without you guys, we wouldn't have a channel. So this is all because of you guys. But I just want to say thank you. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and I'm talking to you. If you're watching this video, I'm talking to you. You're amazing people, and we all have a lot in common, more so than you think. No matter where you are in the world, we all have a lot of things in common. Peace, love, and power saws. And we're all here to learn together, guys. You know, they call me the saw encyclopedia because I know a lot of facts about chainsaws and stuff, because I've been doing this stuff for 11, 12 years now. I know that's hard to believe because I'm still young, but I got into this at a real early age. I started working on chainsaws when I was like 10 years old, guys, and I'm 22 now. So it's been a long time coming, and I still got a lot more to learn. I'm still learning a lot more about it. You'll never know everything, and it's the same way with mechanics or anything. The day you think you know everything is the day that that's the day you stop learning right there. If you embrace it, no matter how old you are, whether you're 20, 18, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, don't matter how old you are, you don't know everything. And I'm here to tell you that. I'm young, and I realized that, you know, when I was 15, 16 years old, I thought I knew everything. I really did. That's just part of being a teenager. You really think you know everything. When you become an adult, you really realize that you don't know everything. And there's still a lot to learn. But anyway, that's enough of my ramble. We could go on and make a whole entire video of that stuff, but we're not going to, because that's not what this is about. I'm just here telling you my story, and if you want to watch it and hear it, then you'll be here. If not, you can skip ahead and get on to the power saw stuff, but that's up to you. Anyway, we got the old 4000 here. I've not showed y'all this chainsaw. I've had it a while now. I've been meaning to come on here and make a video of it. As you can tell, she's pretty well mint. It's a pretty beautiful power saw. You don't see too many of these 4000s. You see a lot of the 3400s and stuff like that. This is not that same saw. It's the same like chassis design. This one's a little bit bigger. The 4000 was the professional poulan back in the day. As you can see, still got the original sticker. It says, "For professional use only, this saw should not be used by anyone who is not well trained on this type of equipment. Serious or personal injury can result from its operation by inexperienced personnel." This is a magnesium Poulan Pro countervibe, or Poulan countervibe 4000, excuse me. It's got the so-called high top air filter, as you can tell. That's one of the distinguishable things about a 4000 is the high top air filter. They made several different versions of this. They made like a Poulan Pro 375 as well, and it was the same caliber of saw. This saw is 65 cc's, manual oiler. It does have a throttle interlock, your choke, all that good jazz. Countervibe, here's where it got its name. AV bushings, and it's actually a very well designed saw. All of this right here is magnesium and metal. Aluminum handle, magnesium crankcase. The muffler is even slightly different on this saw versus the 3400. It's actually got an exhaust exit right here, and the 3400 comes out back here. It goes against this deflector and comes out the back, which is not a very good design. This one's an okay design. I am going to modify it eventually to where it can actually breathe even better. But if you look in there, I'm sure you can still see the spark arrestor screen. This saw is not touched. But the only thing that's really plastic on this saw is the top cover, this guard, and the clutch cover is plastic. It's got a decent little falling spike on it. Overall, it's just a beautiful, beautiful power saw. I was fortunate enough to get this thing, but yeah, it runs well. It's completely stock. Nothing's been done to it. It runs well. It's just an old smooth power torque little machine. Right now, it's only got a 20-inch bar on it, but because that's about the only bar I had that would fit on it that I had extra laying around. This bar here actually came off another poulan that I had years ago. I think it came off a 3800 poulan that I had, which is also a countervibe. But anyway, it's just a beautiful, beautiful power saw. It is missing 2 screws, one here and one here. I need to try to locate some and put in it. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape. We're just getting this chain sharpened up here, brushing up on our filing skills. Stock chain, I was giving it a little rub because we all know stock chain cuts fair, but it ain't the best. This is Carlton. This is a Carlton full house chisel chain, non-safety. You know that because you can see the rakers. There is no safety raker on there. It's all just straight chain, full house. Carlton's okay chain. It's not the best chain, but it's decent. It cuts okay. The hardness level is decent too. It's in between Oregon and steel chain on hardness. So it holds an edge pretty well, and it cuts pretty well. Does well on this chainsaw right here, being all stock and all. It really does cut well. But anyway, we're just getting it sharpened up here. We got the all original 346 new edition. I just put this bar on it. It needs a rub too, but I got to try to find a 5/32 file because I don't know if I have any. All I use most of the time is big saws, so I don't even know if I have any 5/32 files. But this is stock chain too. It'll actually cut, but we're gonna try to get a good decent rub on it so it'll cut. But anyway, the task for the day, if all goes well, is that pine right there. We talked about this a while back, but we're gonna try to bring it down, put it on the ground if all goes well. We need to drop that one, that little one right there beside it, and then this one leaning right here needs to come down, but that one's probably gonna be for a different day because we probably need to have a rope in it to bring it down. But we'll probably bring the big one down, possibly the little one. We'll just see how it goes today, but the big one is the main focus for the day since I'm home and not really doing a whole lot. Brought these saws out. We're probably going to run them. Might even bring out some other stuff, but this is a fresh build port job right here. This 020T 200, basically just an older variant. We need to put a run on it. Need to run it some and do a little test and tune on it. Chain's already been sharpened on it. I did it last week when I put the saw together. But just a clean, decent shape old 020. This clutch cover is not the right one for it. It's actually off my 200, so I do have to get a clutch cover for it. But and I do need to fix the kill switch wire because it's the ground wire is missing. But other than that, she's ported time and advanced about 3 degrees ish. Just basically, this is basically woods ported because there's not a whole lot of stuff you can do to a 200 really make gains. Yeah, you can advance the timing, do a muffler mod. They really like that. That's really about all you need to do to these. But there are some, when I say ported on these, it's not like a full-blown port job because there's really not a whole lot, like I say, you can do. It's mainly going in there and just port matching everything because there are some flaws on the ports on these 200s as well. The intake is actually bigger. The intake boot is actually bigger than the intake on the cylinder, so you can go in there and clean up a lot of stuff and get rid of a lot of excess material and just make everything flow a little bit better, get a little bit more volume in there. So it really kind of helps in the torque department, and it helps them wake up a little bit more. It helps with throttle response and stuff. And the time in advance really wakes them up too, makes them rev a little higher, as if it didn't really already rev high enough as it is, but it definitely helps. Anyway, this one here is going to be a build. Hopefully it'll go to a good home. This saw right here needs a good home. I'm not a climber, so you know, I don't literally have a good use for a climbing saw. I have a 201 that I'm probably going to hang on to for myself for when I start to learn how to climb. Got to get onto that one of these days too, but just got to find the time to do all this stuff, guys. It's just a lot of stuff. But anyway, if anybody's interested in this saw, you know, if you see it in the video and you like it, it will need a new home, but it's not going to obviously be shipped out until we know 100% sure that she's ready to go. It does have new fuel line, new tank vent, and new impulse line. And what else did I do? It's been pressure vac tested for air leaks, so it's good there. It passed the test with flying colors. I do have it's got new mounts too. This one under the handle here has been replaced, and this one back here has been replaced. This one here has not yet been replaced, but I do have it as well. I have a brand new mount for it. So it's been going through and freshened up. So hopefully it'll run good. We're gonna see. So once we get this tree on the ground, we're gonna get all these saws fired up and run them, and maybe bring out some more stuff. I don't know yet. We'll just have to see. But anyway, we're gonna finish getting this poulan filed, and once we get everything set up, squared away, we'll bring you back. Alrighty, guys. She's down. As you can see, she was rotted. When she hit, she busted up the top, broke out of it and everything. But she's gone. Really dead. Woodpeckers and termite ants. This is the East Coast yellow pine. They're very, very common over here. One of the most common trees we got, other than all the hardwoods. But this is the most common pine tree we got. As you can see, she was definitely really rotted. She went right where we wanted it. Had vines all over it. We had to clear a path around it so we could even get in there to it, because it was dead. Nice little hinge. We left a little more on this side because we wanted it to try to keep it going in the direction we wanted it. Just a standard conventional notch. I don't claim to be any professional, guys. I'm just kind of a do-it-yourself kind of guy. We just love power saws. We love cutting trees, and you know, got a nice little hinge going on there. Nice little hinge wood. About a third of the tree on the stump or on the notch. Like I say, I don't claim to be a professional by any means, but most of the time I can put them in the direction I want them, and that's what counts. Yeah, pretty happy with that. It turned out good. The old 4,000 done great. Now we got something to cut on and run some power saws, and a big mess to clean up, which is going to be fun. But yeah, she went right where we wanted it. So can't argue with that. It's a beautiful day. It's actually starting to warm up quite well. As you can see, I done swapped into a hoodie from earlier, and it's already warmed up enough to where we're probably going to lose this too, because it's a little bit of work and stuff, and it's warmed up quite a bit. So we're probably going to get that done. But anyway, guys, that's probably going to be it for this one. We're going to get this one out to you, and we'll probably do another one, cutting this thing up, running some power saws. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new here, welcome. There's a lot of good people in the comments, as well as myself. I try to get in there as often as I can, and try to answer questions about saws, or really about anything. Really, if I know anything about it, or if I can help you out, point you in the right direction, I'm always willing to help. So that's what it's all about, guys. Sorry, I'm really trying to catch my breath. This is one of the most adrenaline rushing things you can do, dropping trees. It really is. It's a great adrenaline rush. That's what keeps you doing it. If you don't have that adrenaline, you don't have that little bit of that scare in the back of your mind and in your heart, then you should probably stop, because you're probably going to get hurt. That's what keeps you alert, keeps you on your toes. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed. Like I say, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I always got something going on, from this to different power saws, and will it start videos, stuff like that. So stay tuned. Over and out. Stay kind, be safe, love each other, love one another, help somebody out, help your fellow man, help your neighbors. Do anything you can for anybody, even if they don't do it for you in return. It's good for the soul. Over and out.